Daytona International Speedway, where the man who's won more races there than any driver in history loses when it counts most. Dale Earnhardt bidding for a second Daytona 500 checkered flag, and what he hoped would start a season to win a record 8 points championship died in a last lap crash.
This is undoubtedly one of the toughest announcements that I've ever personally had to make.
True Seeker, I want to point out that the name Mike Helton has a Pythagorean gematria of 49. Likely a trained agent to go before the media and repeat this lie that Dale Earnhardt died. If you're doubting me that Dale Earnhardt died, I'm laughing at you. Dale Earnhardt did not die. These people fake their deaths for notoriety, for fame, for money.
Okay, so first things first. Mike Helton, a trained agent. For those who don't know, I'm going to quote who Mike Helton is. Mike Helton is the vice chairman of the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing. He replaced Bill France Jr. in November 2000 as the company's third president. He was named the CEO of NASCAR in February of 1999. He has helped run NASCAR. He's helped run NASCAR. The idea that he's a trained agent to repeat that Dale Earnhardt died. I follow NASCAR a lot. I have never seen one time where every single year on February 18th, he's like, oh, Dale Earnhardt died. He's not going out there saying that. Really? You're going to say that he's a trained agent to repeat that Dale Earnhardt died. He actually makes some televised appearances. He made one in 2008 at the Brickyard 400, where because there were a lot of tire issues that race, he had to make an appearance and address the terrible quality in the tires. Second, your claim that he faked his death for notoriety. As we have discussed earlier, Dale Earnhardt was a 7-time Winston Cup champion. He was also the winner of the 1998 Daytona 500. He won 76 races. And he also won 21 races in what is now the NASCAR Xfinity Series. He is generally regarded as one of the greatest drivers of all time. He already had notoriety. There was an ad, you can find it now, there was an ad where he's with Dale Jr., his son, and they did an ad with the Tasmanian Devil, Taz, for Monte Carlo. So people knew who he was outside the racing world. Free to say he faked his death for notoriety. He was well known from that point on anyway. He was very well known. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, what's next? What can I expect next from you, good sir?
Absolutely. To draw a comparison to other sports, and I don't think I'm overstating this, Dale Earnhardt was NASCAR's equivalent to, say, Michael Jordan or a Tiger Woods. He was a 7-time champion. He was 6th on the all-time win list with 76 victories. And after so many years behind the wheel of a race car, nobody ever expected this would happen.
Nobody except for the scripters.
Okay. Life is not a movie. You cannot script every single thing. Like, I had to do an Eagle project to get my Eagle Scout. The project actually went well. And I thought it would go well, but you know what? I had to deal with shit after shit after shit in the planning process. It was an annoying thing, and I swear to God I wanted to pull my hair out. That's not scripted. You want to tell me that's scripted? Go the fuck ahead. I'm losing it with this guy. What else? I'm really questioning if... Is he going to delve further into stupidity? Let's find out, dear viewer. Let's find out.
What I would keep my eyes on this season is Jeff Gordon, NASCAR's all-time winningest driver.
Oh, relax, Manny. Relax, Manny. Still calm. You have got to be kidding me. You did no research! You did no research! If you did some, you would know he's not the winningest driver in NASCAR history! That's Richard Petty! That fucking bastard! Oh my god! What am I doing with my life? I'm responding to a guy who thinks that Jeff Gordon is the all-time winningest driver in NASCAR history. God fucking damn it!
Name Jeff Gordon in Gematria sums to 55, like Satan.
Well, man, I must say, you have given me definitive proof that Jeff Gordon is Satan. I guess I should take you seriously now. Oh, wait. You've probably watched any NASCAR in your life. Right, keep...
You know, that's why I just laugh at people. Just think about how many Americans think things like marijuana are bad for them while they sip on Coca-Cola every day. Here's a news flash. Coca-Cola is a killer. Marijuana is medicine.
So, Coke's a killer, huh? Well, I guess if you drink it a lot, it can't kill you, but it's not gonna kill you if you're just drinking it, like, maybe once a month. He goes on and says that, like, it's the reason that kids are fat, because we're injecting them with Coca-Cola. Fun thing, dude, I think you may have started some fat for a roleplay somewhere. Just warning you off the bat there. The marijuana medicine thing. Yes, there are negative effects to marijuana, but there also is good uses. Some people use it, of course, for medicine purposes. Some use it for recreation. Marijuana can be addicting. That is an issue that can be fixed with drug treatment. I personally think that just saying that marijuana is good and we should let it perfectly roam free without any sort of regulation is a bit far-fetched. We should at least have some regulation for it. Let's continue. We're almost done. We're almost to the stupidity, guys. I swear we're almost done. You don't have to suffer anymore. I don't have to suffer anymore. We both win.
NASCAR, I don't know why anyone watches it. Boring sport, cars going in circles, wasting gas. I mean, just think about it. All the car wrecks. It's just, I can't imagine a more gluttonous sport. Out of all the sports in the world, I rank car racing dead last. All right, until next time, True Seeker. Hope you learned a thing or two.
Gluttonous sport, you say? Oh my god. I think this person's on to me. He's on to me. He knows what I'm into. Fuck. I'm screwed. I guess I'm screwed. I gotta hide before he exposes me. He's gonna expose me. Oh my god. Anyway, he can say what he wants about racing. It's his opinion, of course. Some people just believe that it's just racing in circles. It's a lot more than that. You have to. There's a certain strategy to it. Do you want to load on the low line? At the refrigerator plate tracks, who do you want to work with? It matters if you get a draft at some places. Excuse me. If you go on the high side, what kind of pit stops you have? What kind of drama that happens after the race or before the race? Some storylines. That sort of stuff. So it's not, from my perspective, it's never really, oh, it's just a car's driving in circles. I don't think so. I don't really think so. Anyway, that frees us of the stupidity that has just been blessed upon this broadcast. I regret funding this. I didn't learn... To answer your question, Mr. Hubbard, I learned nothing. The only thing I actually learned, if I may say I learned something, that you're stupid. That's just... wow. I've learned that thing. You're stupid. Delete your channel. Anyway, that's all for that. We're going to go right into Manny and the Paranormal. From the high mountains in the great American Southeast, I bid you all good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. Whatever it is across these many prolific time zones we're all a part of. This is Gross to Gross AM. I'm Manny and Frenze, the largest and the only Dragon broadcaster. What's in the news today? Well, mystery flashes solved by NASA. NASA scientists have seemingly solved the mystery of fleeting flashes that have been seen emanating from Earth over the years by observers in space. Originally discovered by legendary astronomer Carl Sagan in 1993, the puzzling flashes were first spotted in images taken by the Galileo spacecraft en route to Jupiter. Although initially explained as reflections of sunlight off of bodies of water, contemporary researchers at NASA noticed something amiss with that conclusion. Studying the Galileo images as well as new data from a NASA camera aboard NOAA's newly launched Deep Space Climate Observatory, they realized that the enigmatic flashes also appeared over land. Taking a new look at the mystery, scientists proposed that those flashes could be caused by ice crystals in the atmosphere. A subsequent test of the hypothesis suggests that this indeed the case, as the angular conditions necessary for the reflections to be captured by the observatory matched in instances where the flashes were recorded. While the findings may disappoint UFO enthusiasts, hoping that the flashes were signs of ET activity, we're guessing that, wherever he may be today, Carl Sagan is sporting a satisfied grin. That I actually just found, and I thought that was very, very interesting. Because if you ever pay attention to any of the big NASA's hiding UFO evidence thing, they'll always say that on the International Space Station's live feed, there'll be some unidentified flying object, and people will immediately jump to it's aliens, and then the stream will go down. It's interesting. It's interesting, but it's very far-fetched. Speaking of stuff in space, ancient tank spotted on the moon from Coast to Coast AM. UFO enthusiasts scouting NASA's images for evidence of an ancient civilization in space believe they may have found remnants of a tank on the moon. The puzzling oddity was initially discovered by researcher Scott C. Waring of UFO Sightings Daily, who proposed that it was some type of alien craft. However, in keeping with the ambiguous nature of space anomalies, others had a different interpretation. Perhaps owing to the current geopolitical tensions looming over our world here at home, some have suggested that the enigmatic anomaly may have been a tank. An ancient tank, excuse me. Maybe the Russians are behind it. Truth thing, I might interrupt. There actually the actual news article that showed that there was, on the day Apollo 11 happened, the Soviet Union launched Luna 15 on the exact same day of Apollo 11. And I believe it crashed. Nothing really much. It was a failed mission. Indeed, the lunar tank speaks to how, like a Rorschach test, and alleged anomalies uncovered by the researchers can often tell us more about the perspective of the observer rather than what is actually captured in the image. Now, I'll link this article, but if you do look at the picture, because the picture is up there, it's kind of like a tank, but it could also be a large rock. I don't know if that's possible on the moon, or maybe we can talk to some science dudes up here, but that does it right now for Manny and the Paranormal, or as I like to call it, Gross to Gross AM. You have a story you want to send me for this section, please tweet it at me. My Twitter is @MannyGrowyDurgan, or you can tweet it at the official Manicast Twitter, @TheManicast. Alright, let's finish up the Manicast, a little bit of announcements. First things first, I'm going to be in a little YouTube series, yes. YouTuber Kamikaze Games, a guy I follow, he does a lot of NASCAR-centric content, He did a sign-up for a racing series for NASCAR racing. He's in 2003. It'll be computer-controlled, so you can just imagine me in a race car. But I signed up, and I got picked. So you will see me drive the 98 Chevrolet, sponsored by Cheerwine, good old Cheerwine, with additional sponsorship from Western Carolina University, Amazon, and Bojangles. Gotta have my Bojangles. It's a southern thing. You guys, you northerners and you westerners wouldn't understand. The announcement I have to make is regarding calls. The calls may have to wait a while at this. This is the recorded Manicast. I like to do a live one at least twice every month. I don't want to make it. I don't commit myself to something that consistent because if I do, I'm gonna really have to stress myself to get that point done. I have a lot of stuff in my life right now. So that's how it's gonna be. I try the next one Manicast may take a while because the next Manicast is gonna focus on the second video. I mentioned there was two videos for that related to NASCAR conspiracy theories I want to talk about. The other one is very long, and it has a part 2 to it. So I'm going to have to reserve that one for one separate Manicast. And that may take a while. Let's just hope that this audio editor does not fail on me and doesn't say, we can't take your size anymore, Manny. Your size of the files is so large, just like you. So please, we're just gonna shut down. Thank you, fuck you, bye. Boom. Also, regarding that sign up, when Kamikaze Games, you can follow him on Twitter at KG on YT. When he releases the skin, or whatever it's gonna look, what car it's gonna look like, I will show it on Twitter, and maybe do a little video on it. Go subscribe to him, by the way. He's a great guy. I like him. Funny too. Whew. Anyway, this sums up the Manicast. Hope you all enjoyed. If you do enjoy, please leave a like. It means the world to me. Also, if you want to see more and if you like the Manicast, do subscribe. Alright, 7 subscribers already. I want to see if we can get to 10 and get over 1,000 views so I can get closer on that goal of getting reviewed by YouTube to make some of that YouTube ad revenue. Need some monies, man. I need some monies to commission all the artists. Anyway, Twitter to follow me, of course. Twitter to follow me, of course, is at Manny Growy Durgan. The official Manicast Twitter is at the Manicast. Got a suggestion for Manny and the Paranormal or topic we need to talk about? Please message me at those places or my FA page if you know where it is. And if you want my email is mbdf56@gmail.com. That is mbdf56@gmail.com. And whoever you are, whether you may be a normie, a cack, a furry, a scaly, whoever you are, I just want to let you know, have a grand day. Whether it be small or large, have a grand day. This is Manny, this has been the Manicast, and I will see you next time. Toodles!